Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. And today, I am doing some shopping. As you guys know, in this video right here, we're doing some looking for spreaders, fertilizer spreaders. So all of our options are open right now. I'm looking at buggies, so like a sulfur that we talked in the past. I'm looking at self-propelleds. Basically, I'm just trying to find the best deal that is the best fit for our farm. So we have roughly about 3,000 acres to cover. Some stuff we get spread twice with cover crops and other stuff like that. So knowing that, we got to balance our needs, who's going to be running the equipment, the reliability and price of the equipment, since I will be buying it. And like I said, in the buggy standpoint, is self-propelled the way to go, or is a pull type the way to go? So we are doing some shopping around. I'm right now leaning on the self-propelled option because the pull types are roughly around the same price as some of the self-propelleds, and there you don't need a tractor. I mean, everything's all in one. Now there is some reliability concerns. To get in the price range that I'm looking for, I need to find something that's 2,000 to 3,000 hours or so. So in 2,000 to 3,000 hours of fertilizer spreading is usually used and abused, I would say. So you gotta really do some looking to find the best one, because like I said, those John Deeres that I was looking at a couple weeks ago, one of those was in real rough shape. Excuse me. Huh. So anyway, there is this fertilizer spreader jockey, I would say. I don't know what he does. He buys them cheap, rebuilds them, and sells them. I don't mind the idea of going with that because the prices are pretty reasonable. He guarantees stuff would work. So, and if anything, it'd be a guy to learn from. So we're gonna head down to his place first. He's 2 miles away. And then we'll head up to another one at a John Deere location up in Northeast Iowa. I think I'm in the right place. Gee, mini Christmas. He's got quite a bit. Oh, wow. Wow. He's got a lot. A lot of stuff. Mainly three-wheelers, trikes, I should say. Red and yellow are the biggest ones that I see. I don't think I see any greens. Jeez. Oh my goodness, he's got a lot. So let's go chat with him, see what I can learn. Well guys, here it is. This is one of the units I'm looking at. So this is, like I said, a shop that can kind of mix and match whatever you want. So I would definitely not need this multi-bin or anything else like that. I would just want a single bin with a spreader. And overall, it's not in too bad a shape. Like I said, there's definitely some rust on the motors and everything, but I mean, this stuff's, it's got 3,000 hours on it. It's got a lot of fertilizer gone through it. So just looking at it, I guess, any options, any tips on what I'm looking at here? He said he's gonna fix up these cab supports that's bent, clean up some of the rust here. Yeah, I like the idea of going through a guy like this just because, you know what's, yeah, it's weathered a little bit. Tread looks a little weathered. Idea of going through a guy like this just because he's going to go through, he's going to guarantee it'll work and everything like that. You might pay a little bit more of a premium, but we'll see. It's an option. So yeah, we'll head to the next guy here soon before I get rained on. So yeah, that was a good experience talking to the nice young lad. So his father started that business, and now he's trying to get into it as well. So good conversation. I learned a lot about the equipment, and yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go look at another one, identical model, very similar year. That was a 2015. I think the one I'm gonna go look at is a 2016. Very similar price that they're asking. They're asking for $89,000, but it's got a lot less hours on it. So the price per hour is less on this new one that I'm going to, or whatever's better that I'm going to. It already has a hitch on it, but there's no guarantee that it'll work because it was they got it in on trade. It's an AGCO piece of equipment, but it's on a Deere dealership, so it's going to be kind of bought as is, I would guess. But yeah, we'll head out there and we'll go take a look at it and see what we think. So we've made it about 2 hours north to Decatur, Iowa. It's a little ways away, but that's what you got to do when you're looking at equipment. So we'll head to the dealership, Should be right up here on the left. We'll take a look at her. Oh, that's pretty cool. The Earth Moving Legacy Center. I was wondering what the heck all the Caterpillar stuff was, but apparently there's an Earth Moving Museum. It's pretty neat. Okay, just pulling in. Oh, look. They got a brand new spreader there too. Brand new John Deere 800R spreader. Let's go pop over there and take a look. Got an X9, an S Series, S7 600, and here we go, an 800R fertilizer spreader, the DS35, and this is what I am interested in. Let's not pull right in front. That's a brand new one too. Jeez. Nice. Let's go take a look. This would be the Cadillac of sprayers, or of spreaders to get. Can I afford it? Absolutely not. So, not even going to spend much time on it, but it is brand new. This is what I'm here looking at. It's a TG 7300B. It's exactly the same one that I was looking at before. So I'm going to look at the shape that it's in. It's going to cost about the same, but that's what they have it listed for. I was curious to see what the cost is, and we'll see what all they have for it, what all they're going to want for it, etc., etc. See the condition. So rust-wise, looks about the same. This area looks a lot better, to be honest. These things aren't completely full of rusted out crap. This plate is pretty bad. The cab mounts are getting Airbags look good. They're holding there. This is a 3-wheeler. It's 2-wheel drive. 1 wheel in the front. It's got really good flotation. Overall, really not a whole lot of rust on here. A little bit of rust there. On the bed. Bearing carriers look a lot better. Overall, some of it looks better, some of it looks worse. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe, you know what? This would need to be replaced. That's not horrible. Yeah, so just looking around, fittings look better shape. This is what the one that I want would look like. It's just a single bin, so you can kind of see it doesn't have any of the fancy stuff in the back. It's just one thing out there, and then not one thing out there, one thing, one capacity, one bin, and then it just spreads everything out. So that's what she looks like. Fittings are definitely have been in better shape. That is for sure. Bearings are shot. These ones back here at least. I do love the hitch. To me, the hitch is something that I would want. Do I need it? No, but would it be really nice to have? Absolutely. I don't know how they did that. It looks like they just mounted it straight to the frame. Yeah, they welded it straight to the frame. Nice. Don't know what this is for. Looks like it, I honestly don't. This is what I'm looking at, guys. I'm gonna go talk to the guy, drive it around, see if it fires up, and see what he thinks. You know, these are rusted out. It's the thing with these fertilizer spreaders. They can be in rough shape. So if you guys have any experience with these, please let me know, because I'm looking. We're in the market. Cab's definitely in better shape. Battery's off. So it's a CVT. You push to go forward, pull to go backwards, throttle. That's how to start stuff up. Ooh, it's got a newer Raven monitor in there. It's pretty nice. Yeah, it looks identical to the one I had before, or the one I was in before. Ooh, it even swivels. Nice. It's in a little bit better shape, this one is, but the rust and stuff like that, rusty mounts is what worries me the most. Here, I'll show you what I mean by that. Is what worries me the most. The box mounts. Everything else really isn't that bad of shape. Man, I'd love to get that 800R, but that's more realistic. 80,000 versus 400,000. Yeah, do the math. Would be nice though. That looks fancy. See what that looks like. Anywho, I just stopped in, talked to the guys at the dealership. They're like, yeah, go take it for a spin, go right ahead. I mean, they probably don't know much about it. They're, like I said, a John Deere dealer, and this is not a John Deere piece of equipment. Like I said, I would love to get into some green at some point. Just the price is so dang much. It's hard. So let's go ahead and flip the battery switch and see if we can get her fired up. See if I know how to do this. Should. Like I said, the tires look pretty good. Everything looks like it's in pretty decent shape. There we go. All right. Oh, need the doohickeys. Found the doohickeys. Let's try it. Nice. Fire that guy up. So it's your Raven monitor. All these things come with Ravens as far as how to run them. It does have an airbag or an air compressor on here. So it's not a, oh no, it has DEF. Nope. Does it have DEF? Has to have DEF. I have some sort of code. R827. I have to look that guy up. On your service. 2,000 hours. Not bad. A little bit of a vibration. Let's see what that vibration is while that compressor's booting up. Yeah, I can feel a little vibration in my feet. Right around 1400 RPM. Yeah, you can see stuff just shaking a little bit. There's definitely a vibration. You can really feel it. Okay. Wow, this is fancy. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea how to turn the spinners on. I thought the pump would turn that on, but I guess not. I have no idea what's beeping at me. I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, it's fun. AC works. I don't know much else though. Tell you what though, this thing is pretty cool. So the guidance does work. Can confirm. I just don't know how to turn the spinners and stuff on. You'd think it'd be that. I don't know. Flashers and stuff work though, so that's good. Well, like I said, I do like this one better, but it's got more stuff wrong with it. The tires look a lot better though. The other ones are kind of dry rotted. Don't know how long they'll last. I'm sure that getting a set of tires for these things are not cheap. Overall, I mean, this isn't too bad. Definitely have to repair that. So it's not perfect, nothing ever is, but just have to compare prices and see what makes the most sense. Might not be anything, but we'll just have to see. Yeah, these fittings are all destroyed. Hey, these fittings aren't bad, they're a little rusty, but not bad, but these are flaking. Can't figure out how to get that thing to turn. Well, what do you guys think? Drop a comment down below. Let's go talk to the salesman and see what type of deal they can give me. Oh, let's take a look at this 2-track before I leave. Farm, we are looking for another one. I shouldn't say we are looking, but I mean, if we find one, we would not be opposed, because These tractors are pretty sweet. Oh, it's even got PTO. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. 6 remotes, power beyond. Bogies look good. Tracks seen better days, but it's not horrible, about like ours. It's got 600 horse ponies. 3,500 hours. So let's double check and see how many hours it has on it. 3,528. Let's see, it starts. Huh, not bad. I love it. This must have been a dirt moving tractor, I'm guessing. Not too bad. I don't know, we'll see. It's definitely a little faded. It sat out for a while, but it's got integrated auto steer. It's got everything it needs. Might call Pat and see what he thinks. It's got full suitcase weights in the front. It's got more weights in the back. Huh, okay. And it's got whatever the heck this thing is. Okay, let's go take a look at that. Okay, so this thing, I know what they want for it. Like I said, it's in pretty clean a shape, but what worries me is that shaft coming off the motor. It's got to be that shaft right here going into the CVT. So I don't know much about it. I'll crawl into there, take a look, but I just know that if I buy this thing, I have some work to do on it, that's for sure. But I think this thing is in better shape. The tires for sure are, but it's just what's worth paying. But I really like this hitch that they made. I really like that. Definitely probably gonna copy this if I do buy a floater. So yeah, what do you guys think? Drop a comment down below. I'm gonna head home and get a little bit of work done. So I'm just driving home. I'm reflecting on kind of both pieces of machines that I saw. Both will be decent. Both will take a decent amount of work. But here's the thing. If I can get into a floater for under $100,000, turnkey, ready to go, no issues there, I can probably make it work. We know we want to do our own fertilizer because it's saved us quite a bit of money basically doing it ourselves, because we can pick it up right from the source, cut out 2 middlemen, and basically do it ourselves and save their own money, because that's the name of the game with what we're doing. We could buy a new combine, but is that going to make us any more money? No. We can buy a new tractor, is that going to make us any more money? No. With this fertilizer spreader, we would be doing something different. We would be adding to our operation, and that's what makes it enticing to me, because like there's direct money to be saved by not paying $8 application cost. Like that $8 an acre could be put straight towards a floater. So yeah, you do the math, like it just makes sense to me. So anyway, I'm brand new to this. If there's any resources, any ideas, drop them down in the comments down below. I really appreciate it, guys. We're going to head home. Might do a little bit of stops on the way back and see what I can figure out as far as see if I can see what's cool on the way home. I've never been up in this area before. It's really neat. A lot of cattle, a lot of choppy crowd. Excuse me. Like there's a big old dairy. Just a very interesting part of the country. Well, I figured I'd swing in here. We haven't been into here until we my dad bought his auction purchase, and ooh, Fendt Ideal 7, brand new. It's got new styling on it. Let's actually go take a look, see if there's anything different on there. I think these Fendts are they're good looking machines. They definitely need some work. There's some just fundamental problems on them. They don't turn near as sharp. There's no back beater on there, so you can actually plug in tough conditions, as Mike Mitchell has undefinitely shown you guys. But overall, I love the technology. I'm sure that there's going to be some new changes made. I mean, this combine's been out for 6 years. They're selling quite a bit of them in my area, but yeah, just taking a look. A new Class 8 combine. That is a dual rotor machine. That's a single rotor. That's got the big unload rate, 6 bushels per second. That's got the smaller one, the pivoting spout. wonder if any of them have the new air blast feature on them. That one doesn't, and that one doesn't. They actually have a new feature where it actually comes in here. It's an air tube that blasts your feeder house open so that way it doesn't get full of crap. No auto dock feature. That's actually how you lock it. Oh no, that one's not brand new. That one's used. So maybe they did have this new styling last year. I don't remember the styling looking quite as sleek. The big reason why I wanted to stop in here is I wanted to look at if they have any new wrappers. So if you guys remember in this video right here, we actually came and picked up Dad's new wrapper before I knew how much work it would be to get it going. I mean, what do you expect for a, excuse me, sight unseen auction buy? Yeah, it was their closeout auction, or their inventory reduction auction, I should say. So let's go ahead and go take a look. Excuse me, but this is a Agco dealer. This is a local dealer, local implement dealer. We know the family pretty well. Let's go take a look. So they sell a whole bunch of short liners, Bobcat, Agco equipment, Kinsey, Geringhoff, Meyer. I mean, they got a whole bunch. 35-foot Geringhoff draper head. You don't see a whole lot of them, but I'm hoping they have a couple wrappers sitting around. They did before. Oh, there's one. Let's go take a look. Like I said, our wrapper is about 10 years old. Bought it from here. It is not the Cadillac, I would say, but it works. I mean, it's doable, but I think at some point we'll want to upgrade, and I'll explain why, what's on this machine compared to ours, on why it would be really nice. Our machine, it has slick tires on it. Does not have any traction, so, or does not have any features for traction, so it's not amazing as far as, you know, maneuvering up and down hills. Whereas this one actually has different tires. You can kind of see where it actually can, you know, bite into the ground and not slip so dang much. So this one, actually, you can kind of see how the rear axle is on a hydraulic pivot, so it can actually set down to the ground to, you know, actually wrap bales, and then it can raise up to drive forward. That improves your ground clearance. But also on our wrapper, it's a downhill slope, so unless you're actually wrapping downhill, we cannot wrap the first bale we put on. We actually have to put 2 bales on first before we can wrap the third, because they actually, once bale gets on, so if one bale will sit there, the next one, once it comes here, it'll actually slide down. You'll break your wrap, so that's not great. And then just like I said, newer condition. I mean, this one, I'm assuming they've made changes. It's not easy to tear down, so our wrapper to actually kick the bales out, there's that extender thing, which is the same one, but then we also have to use a push ram or a push rod to actually push out the rest of the bales. So I'm just sure there's been some changes made. Is it worth the expense of a brand new machine? I think these new machines are, I don't know, 50,000. It's quite a bit. Is it worth the expense? Maybe, maybe not. Final push off. Okay. Yeah, I have no clue, but at the end of the day, it still does the same thing. It's got your bale chamber. It's got a ram right here, which actually pushes your bales off or pushes your bales down. It's got a big wrapping chamber. It still works. Huh. I mean, really same controls, forward, reverse, manual. These are still your same controls that what we have. How many hours are on this thing is a better question. Brand new machine, no hours on the engine. Neat. Very neat. Roller bed up, down. Yeah, there's no brake on this thing. Other than that, it's got really the same thing. The only thing I don't like about that, look how much it's trapping water there. That's kind of strange. This is just one style of wrapper. This is a tube line. I'm sure there are others out there. Actually, I know there's others out there, like a, try to think what the red and yellow ones were. But either way, this one will be pretty slick to try someday. Still the same steering mechanism where it's got a hydraulic cylinder. You can actually move your axle like that, fold your tongue back, so that's all the same. So I mean, the steering isn't amazing. It doesn't turn that tight. No idea what this. Here's your limit switches. So this is your rear one. This is where your wrap starts, and there's your end. Huh. Okay. Not too bad. Let's get. Oh, it's another one. This one looked a little smaller. Another brand new one. Yep, brand spanking new. 0.7 hours. 6 bales that was wrapped. Lights work. Huh. Pretty neat. I don't know if they have any used ones like what we have right now. I'm curious what they're selling them for. Look at that little guy. Just a little bitty feed wagon. So yeah, again, we're not really in the market for a wrapper because we have one right now. But I know Dad was talking about, I mean, this one isn't perfect by any means. So maybe someday we'll get a new one. That way something that he can use a little bit more. But right now, I'm young, I can help him out. He'll be able to, he said he'll be able to get it figured out. And look at this thing, an old feed wagon truck, I bet. It's a 6-wheel drive. Kind of see, you can tell that because of the way it is. Now, actually, you can tell it because that front end's raised up. It's got a splitter in the, or it's got a actual axle down there. Oh, not much used equipment. Not much at all. Okay, last stop of the day. Swinging by the Deere dealer. Just seeing what all they have on here. 5130 on trade, a quad track 620 on trade, old S680 heading for service. Just seeing what all they got back here. This is a new dealership, brand new as of last year. Last year they moved in, I believe. So they got quite a bit here. I'm just going around taking a look. They got a brand new S7 combine. A couple of brand new S7s. Nice. Stuff I worked on the last few years. Brand new sprayer. So this dealership actually combined 2 older ones. One in DeWitt, one in Maquoketa to right here. Yeah, cool. Oh no, that's a demo. That's their demo from last year. That's their model year 24 S7. And then these are some brand new S7 800s. Yeah, so that's a 2024 model S780, and then the brand new ones from model year 25 is S7 800. Brand new, or same combine, I should say, same guts. Really, the big differences are loss sensors. The residue system is different, and they got some more factory options like pivoting spouts, new styling, new cab. It's the X9 cab on this thing. It's got automation as well. That's stuff I know. That's stuff I've worked on for the last few years, so know that stuff very well. There's S7 800 there. Those are all brand new in from the factory. They got to get PDI'd, pre-delivery instruction. Then a bunch of stuff in here for service. Cool. Do one more lap here by the brand new equipment out front and see what else we got, and then probably call it a video. Like I said, a pretty random video if I do say so myself, but you'll have days like this because if you really want to find a good deal, you don't have the capital or the cash to buy brand new equipment every day or every year. This is the stuff you got to do. You got to search for a good deal. Search for a good deal for your farm, I should say. Obviously, the Deere dealer is just on the way home. I haven't swung on here yet, actually. So we're just taking a look. Bunch of brand new 8Rs. These tractors are really nice. In my opinion, if I were going to build a farm from scratch, I would choose an 8R tractor, a Fendt 2-track. I would, if we're doing any hay equipment, that hay bine is sweet. I would do I don't know, I'm torn between a Deere combine and a red combine. Definitely indifferent for sure. But yeah, I would definitely choose 8R for tractor and a Steiger 600 for, or 620 for a wheeled track. At least as of right now. The green tractor's transmission's too slow. I don't like the visibility on it, and I think the horsepower fuel burn is a little bit better on the red ones. Knowing me, I probably would choose a green combine just because that's what I know. I've worked on them for however many long. I could work on them in my sleep. So yeah, that's gonna be a video, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and close this one out. Thank you so much for watching. Next video will be, I'm guessing, clean up some scrap and stuff around the farm, and maybe just buying a new house on the farm. That would be a treat for you guys. I'd be curious to see what you guys think. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care, take it easy, stay safe, and ta-ta for now.